For those who are new to my channel and don't really know my opinion about Call of Duty Vanguard, I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys know it now. I think it is painfully average. Is it necessarily a completely bad Call of Duty game? Not really. But they did fix tons of issues that we had in Modern Warfare, and I'm very thankful for that. Along with Sledgehammer Games having the best communication with their fan base, I gotta say, they are a really solid development team. But like I said, there's absolutely nothing special about Call of Duty Vanguard. It's a solid Call of Duty game, it's playable, but it's not quite there yet. So obviously when this game dropped, as we all know, I'm a content creator, I went ahead and covered Vanguard as much as I could, pretty much every single day, trying to make content about this game and, figure out things to improve the experience. But it wasn't really a game that I was going to sink too much time into because, like I just said, it's painfully average, and anything that's painfully average is not really going to keep my interest for too long. I was mostly just using it as a placeholder until Halo Infinite and Battlefield 2042 dropped. And as we all know, once Battlefield 2042 dropped, I completely ditched Call of Duty Vanguard. I haven't played that game in about a couple of weeks. I completely pushed it to the side burner. I honestly forgot it was even a game that was out to the public. That's how little I care about that game. If you guys don't know already, I live stream over on Twitch every single day. So if you guys want to be a part of that whole system, make sure you guys go down to the link in the description. It's absolutely awesome over there. Great people, great time. You guys get, a little ahead of the scenes when it comes to all my YouTube commentaries and stuff like that. So I guess you could say it's behind the scenes content here. So if you guys want to be a part of that, hit the link down in the description. But over on Twitch, you guys somehow managed to convince me to finally hop back on Vanguard. I was pushing it off for days and days and days. I did not want to play it. Every single time I said I'm going to play Vanguard, and then the next stream happens that I'm back on 2042 or Halo Infinite or something like that. Even though I hate Battlefield 2042 a lot right now because of the gunplay, I still think the game is solid. All they need to do is just fix the gunplay optimization in the servers. I'm telling you, once they do that, I'm going to grind the living hell out of Battlefield 2042. But they're taking way too long with it, and the developers aren't even addressing any of it as an important factor. They did address the gunplay, but they're not making it a primary thing they want to fix, which is really insulting to me. So, again, it still has its problems, but I prefer all those games over Vanguard. But surprisingly, you guys convinced me enough to get back on. So, I hopped on Call of Duty Vanguard yesterday. I lasted 2 games before completely rage quitting and playing old school Call of Duty games like you're watching right here for the remainder of the day. And the reason that I wanted to play these old school games like you're watching right here, Black Ops 1, is because I wanted to prove a point about the gunplay. Despite my opinions on Vanguard, and like I said, I think it's probably the most playable game we've had in a long time. It's better than Cold War and Modern Warfare, in my personal opinion. I think it's much smoother. It plays very good. The engine that it's on, the Modern Warfare engine, is perfect in my personal opinion. It's a lot of variety, a lot of weapons and attachments and stuff like that, a lot of maps in the game. Like I said, Sledgehammer Games did a really solid job, but the gunplay ruins it all for me. You see, in a game like this, Black Ops 1, or all the old school Call of Duty games, for example, they have very fast time to kills. But even though they have fast time to kills, you can still engage in gunfights. You see, gunfights are the main reason why we all play FPS games, or at least the mass majority of people. We want to see someone, we want to engage with them, and we like to compete with these individuals. We want to see who can strafe or counter-strafe each other better, who can track better, who can aim better, who can control recoil better. And the only way to do that is to get into these 1v1 engagements, or 1v2 engagements, 2v2 engagements, whatever they are, and actually be able to engage with each other, exchange gunfire. That's what makes FPS games so fun. Even in some of the fastest time to kill games, something like CSGO, Valorant, Rainbow Six Siege, where a single bullet to the head will wipe you clean, some of the fastest time to kills you'll ever see, there is still more gunplay and more thought process in each gunfight that you get into compared to a game like Modern Warfare 2019 or Call of Duty Vanguard. I don't know why they keep sticking to this time to kill that they have with this new engine that they're rocking with, but it's just simply not going to work, and I don't think I can play Vanguard until they polish it off. Modern Warfare, much better when it came to the time to kill, because in Vanguard, the game is completely busted. Almost every single gun in that game can be about a couple of shots to kill someone, and it kills the whole flow of the experience. And yes, everybody's going to say the STG meta or the MP40 meta, and I agree with that as well, but let's be honest here, pretty much every single gun in Vanguard is viable. You just have to grind for it. Yes, the MP40 and the STG are starting weapons, and they're very easy to get, really powerful. But if you do put forth the time to these other weapons, you can pretty much make any gun in this game overpowered. And that's great. That adds for variety, That adds for people using different weapons and seeing different things on the battlefield. That's what we've been begging for so long, and I agree. It's phenomenal. But I don't care if all the guns are usable or if they're all equal. I don't want all the guns to two-shotting people. It's almost like I'm playing hardcore in a core lobby, and it makes me sit there and think, like, what the hell is this? What is this experience? Vanguard desperately, when I say desperately, I truly mean it. It desperately needs a time to kill shift, which personally I don't think it's ever going to happen. I've never seen a Call of Duty development team mess with their time to kill. They might mess with the weapons and stuff like that, but they never mess with the time to kill. And this is one of those situations where I don't want them to touch the weapons. I truly do think that the variety in this game is there. Vanguard is actually very close to being probably one of the most playable COD games out there for a lot of individuals, with the most content that we've seen in a long time. And all of the weapons are really fun and viable. But at the end of the day, if all of them are going to two-shot people, it's going to lead to the same exact playstyle. It's a no-skill game. All you have to do is hold an angle, hold a position, bait people out, and shoot them. Just go back and look at any of my beta footage for Call of Duty Vanguard. What am I doing? Tell me, please, go back and look at my beta footage. What am I doing? I am holding angles with assault rifles. Even SMGs are going to hold angles with, like an MP40, and you bait people out. You wait for them to come out to you, you two-tap them, you get it over with. And that gameplay is cool and all, I guess, for certain individuals. But a lot of players who love domination or hardpoint, or even the new game mode Patrol or something, who love OBJ game modes or just basic 6v6 game modes, it doesn't lead for good gameplay, because the majority of the time, it's just really bad players who sit in the back of the map or hold a really strong power position, who are using a very good class setup. Obviously, like I said, all the guns are very viable if you grind them, so their gun is going to just melt you, and they bait you out and shred you with 2 bullets. You die in a blink of an eye. And that takes away literally every last bit of fun from a gunfight. Instead of being able to exchange fire with them and actually be able to compete with that individual to see who really is better, it leads to people just, like I said, camping, baiting people out, shooting them. It's absolutely no skill. I guarantee you, if any one of those people or anybody that I versed in that situation who, plays like that, hops into a game of Battlefield or even Halo, it doesn't matter, they will get absolutely destroyed. And I'm not saying I'm a great player or anything like that. I would say I'm a pretty average player. I'm good enough. But these individuals rely off of fast time to kill in order to get their kills in the game. If the time to kill wasn't so fast and they didn't have 2 bullets to kill someone, they would be getting melted, because the majority of these people can't aim. They can't track targets. They can't lock onto targets. They don't even know how to dodge bullets without using a piece of cover. So if any of these players were to hop onto a game like you see nowadays, Battlefield or Halo, or even go back to the old school classics like you see right here, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, any of the classics, they would get destroyed. Call of Duty nowadays is literally always catered to the casual noob player. We see it every single year. Modern Warfare completely started off with making the most noob-friendly game. Black Ops Cold War changed that formula. They made it a little bit more skillful, but at the end of the day, still extremely noob-friendly. You have streaks that you don't even have to die for, and air patrols that are extremely easy to get, along with, like I just said, not losing a streak when you die. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then here we are in Vanguard, where they have the fastest time to kill I've ever seen in a Call of Duty game. I truly thought Modern Warfare was fast. I thought it was extremely stupidly fast, and again, it was made for noobs because of that reason, but no, Vanguard has topped it. You might think I'm over-exaggerating when I say every bullet takes 2 shots to kill, but I am not joking with you. I've been cross-mapped by an STG one too many times to even explain, with 2 singular bullets straight to the kneecap. It's ridiculous. It doesn't add for any gunfights, any fun experiences. What's the purpose of having a hardcore game mode in your game if core is literally just that? And we said the same thing with Modern Warfare as well. You guys remember that? Do you guys remember when we were saying the time to kill is so fast in this game? What's the purpose of having a hardcore? Why do we have hardcore when everybody's dying? No, they made it even faster, which is absolutely mind-boggling. And I'm not saying every Call of Duty game should be a complete sponge fest, because that's not what Call of Duty is all about. Not even in the slightest. Call of Duty is, like you see here, revolved around fast time to kills. But there is a line, a very thin line, that Call of Duty has always been able to walk on without crossing it too far. But it seems like they're just completely blowing that line, completely out of proportion now, to the point where it's just comical with how fast you die in these games. I don't want to be sinking in 40 plus bullets into an enemy. I truly do not. That's not fun. But I don't want to be dying in 2 shots either. I want to have fun gunfights. When I see someone, I don't want to insta-melt them. That's not fun. It's not fun seeing someone and then insta-melting them. That's stupid. It's pointless. I want to see someone, I want them to see me, and I want us to engage in a gunfight like how it's always been for years and years and years. The only fun you could truly get out of Vanguard right now is out of Blitz. Truly. And I don't want to play Blitz because, like I said, I like to play for wins. I like to play OBJ game modes. That's what I enjoy the most. And playing OBJ in Blitz is nearly impossible. Nothing sucks more than going for the B flag with 20 enemies using an STG that 2 shots just spraying you down. It's pointless. So I try to stick to 6v6, but it's just, oh my god. The only fun is out of Blitz, like I said. You go into Blitz, you pick up an assault rifle or any gun that 2 shots, you hold an angle, you bait people out, you get tons of kills, you drop a bunch of V2 rockets, you drop a bunch of streaks, and you're a good Call of Duty player. That's all you got to do in Vanguard. Go to Blitz. Anything else is just... whew, it's just pointless. It truly is pointless to try to engage in gunfights in any other way. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end the commentary off there. I don't know if I'm going to be returning to Vanguard anytime soon because, like I said, it's so pointless, truly. When over half the guns kill you in 2 shots, I just don't feel any urge to want to play it. You know, none of the gunfights are competitive, none of them are fun, and I don't really feel like I'm learning anything or getting better at the game because the only way to get better at that game is to hold angles with overpowered weapons. That's it. There's no competition, and there's no good players either. Like, it's no skill gap. It's literally no skill gap in Call of Duty Vanguard, and it sucks. I like games with skill gap, so I'm probably going to avoid it for a little bit longer, but I do think that Sledgehammer games will probably work around the weapons. We'll see in the future. I have faith in them because they have done a phenomenal job with communicating with their community so far and also fixing up their game, but don't get your hopes too high with it. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, going to chat with this 2 ways to do so. I have a Twitter and Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, want to catch me live streams on video games and do over on Twitch. Link that's in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.